of a dark, cloudy day here in Connecticut. So let's get Facebook up and running. And once we do, we will dive into one way to build backlinks. And this way requires some patience, it requires some persistence, it requires a willingness to see the journey through. And it's the way to do it, guys. It's a state of mind. So you're thinking, one way to build backlinks is to think, be prolific over a long period of time. So you really want to think long haul. You want to think long term. You want to think that's a little better. You want to think marathon, not sprint. You want to slow down and calm down. And by doing this, you'll create a ton over the long haul now, over the long term, of detailed, targeted content, which allows the quality backlinks to slowly but surely build. So it's very simple from a logical perspective. You'll have a ton of really detailed, helpful, targeted content out there all over your niche, which people interested in your niche will read, and if they're bloggers, they'll link to it. So when skilled, successful bloggers see your posts all over the place and more of them link to it, these are called quality backlinks. The most important point, guys, is that you have to think long term. And that's where most bloggers really mess up. They think super short term. They're not prolific because they create a little bit of content, just a tiny bit, and then they try to get bloggers to link to it. Or they keep looking, I'm not getting any backlinks, I'm not getting any backlinks, it's so tough. So they mess up, they make an error, they make a really big mistake, and that they're thinking short term, create a little bit of content, don't be prolific, and then try to squeeze as many backlinks as possible. And this strategy doesn't work because you don't have enough content out there. It's not detailed enough, it's not thorough enough. And the only backlinks you'll get, if you get any, are really low quality to no quality links through link exchanges, or maybe struggling bloggers will link to you. But a low quality or no quality link is worthless because no humans will see your post, your blog through the backlinks, because these struggling bloggers are giving out links because they don't have any human readers. You gotta start using logic, guys, not fear and panic and delusion and all these nut job states of mind. You have to really patiently think long term and be really prolific over a long period of time. Now, when you do that, guys, your content will be in a lot of spots. And when bloggers see it, successful, serious, experienced bloggers, they'll link to it. They'll say, wow, what an excellent post. I'm going to drop a backlink to that. And there you have your quality backlinks. And that number will keep increasing. And it's how I've scored backlinks on blogs like ProBlogger, Smart Blogger, either through guest posts or interviews or quick hitter mentions. I know in the past, Shout Me Loud, neilpatel.com has a backlink. I have a backlink from neilpatel.com. He's pointed links to Blogging Paradise and me. John Chow. I have backlinks from Forbes, backlinks from Entrepreneur, and since removed for time purposes, but I had backlinks from Fox News, from Richard Branson's Virgin blog. So it proves that the strategy of being really prolific And patient for a long time works because these people, these contributors, these world famous sites link to Blogging from Paradise. That's the proof. Like when you see something like that, you're like, it works. But you gotta be really prolific for a long period of time. That's the way to build backlinks. And it's challenging and it's uncomfortable and you'll face fears. But the point is, guys, you can't quit when the challenges arise. You can't quit when fear comes up in your mind. You can't quit when your journey feels uncomfortable at times. If you do, then you'll never get the quality backlinks. See? It's just a very simple process logically. Emotionally, in terms of feelings, in terms of fear, yeah, it feels uncomfortable. But this is why I created and sold the course, How to Get Featured on World Famous Blogs. I give you a guide, and you could find it for purchase at bloggingfromparadise.com under the store tab. If you click on store, you'll see it there. You also see it under the courses tab on my blog, but I lay out that if you follow certain steps patiently and calmly for a very long period of time, you'll not only get these really high quality backlinks, which rock, but they'll pitch you. You'll get them passively and organically. So they'll say, hey, we need to interview you. Hey, you want to guest post for us? Or they'll just organically link to you without you even knowing it. Yeah, that's what happens when you have the long-term approach. But again, the way is being prolific for a long period of time, publishing a high volume of detailed targeted content to your blog, and then creating detailed targeted content offsite and building relationships offsite. So when you see this live broadcast on YouTube, or when you see this live broadcast on Facebook, voila. And I hit my hashtags over the long haul. Some folks watch it live, other folks watch the recording with the hashtags and the content and my stream that I'm building, my tribe across these channels and across a lot of channels. Then successful bloggers see these broadcasts, live broadcasts, which I'm prolific with, and they say, ooh, bloggingfromparadise.com, let's check him out. And they visit bloggingfromparadise.com and they come across a post that they like, or just the blog itself, and they link to it on their blog. Ding, 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 another quality backlink. Not bad. The trick is being prolific, help for a long period of time. You could do it. It's challenging and it's tough, but it's difficult at times, but doable. And when you get reminders, when you come across a live broadcast like this, there's no mistake here. Absolutely no mistakes. You're meant to come across this and say, yeah, this is the way, a reminder, versus the alternative approach of publishing a little bit of content, not being prolific, and trying to squeeze as many low quality, no quality, meaningless, worthless backlinks through them. So this approach is not for shortcut takers who want to fail or just have a mediocre blogging career. It's for the long haul marathon. I can be prolific for a long period of time. You can do it, guys. I'm cheerleading you now. But you have to really calm down your mind, and you have to slow down your mind, and you have to calm down your body, and you have to slow down your body and relax and not get attached. Like in your mind watch, when your mind tries to rush ahead and get attached to the outcomes, to get attached to the viewers and the traffic and the money, all of that wild sprinting, all of that fear and that panic and that garbage in your conscious and more like unconscious mind, you have to feel it and let it go and proceed to slowing down, calming down, relaxing, and saying, okay, this is a relaxed long-term approach that will land me the highest quality links. Let's do it. And then you'll just slowly get into that concept, that mindset, that frame of mind where you will embody, okay, be really prolific with my blog content, with off-site content, with building genuine relationships through authentic blogger outreach for the long haul, for the months and for the years, and relax. And then they're going to link to me passively and organically. Fox News, Entrepreneur, Forbes came across my blog because I was really prolific for a long time and created content off site. And like, we got to feature you. That's when you know you're cooking with gas and you have that long haul approach of being super prolific over the years. Then you're all over the place because you are relaxed and calm and confident. Then they need to feature you, and then you get really high quality backlinks, and they'll keep piling up. So it's worth it to calm down your mind, calm down your body, be really helpful, prolific, detail oriented. Your content goes all over the place. You pop up on the radar screen, and really successful bloggers, they link to you. You get the high quality backlinks, which drive human traffic, human business to and through your blog. And it's fun ultimately. You're being generous, genuine, patient, persistent. You're sticking with it. You're seeing the journey through. And you're building backlinks by building an asset in your blog, your content on site and off site over a long period of time, which then works for you around the clock. So it's sending the high quality backlinks, the quality human traffic, and the business. And you're still working online, but then when you step away and you take vacations, or you sleep every night, or you spend time by yourself or with your fam if you have a fam, or with your significant other, or whatever, with your friends, then the blog keeps working and accelerating your success. That's why it's so important to be prolific for the long haul and to relax. Then the asset works for you. Then it builds the backlinks. And you're still going to be working online, but it's a nice feeling to know that something's working for you. And it's not entirely dependent on your effort and your panic and your pushing and straining and striving. And you're going to have to think long term, guys, no matter what. Because if you try to do shortcuts and your content's low quality and not prolific and you're holding back and you're stingy, you're going to get low quality or no quality backlinks, if you get any at all. It's all in your mind, which is really everywhere, technically, if you really want to get into the truth. But yet, it's a mindset thing. It really is. That's life. But think long term, guys. We are 13 minutes in, and I am going to roll. As a call to action, you could stop by bloggingfromparadise.com. Make sure to click on the store tab and check out some of the stuff I sell through Gumroad, specifically the one that works well for this live broadcast, and I'm pointing because I love you, is how to get featured on world famous blogs, aka how to build the highest quality backlinks. It's a course for sale, and it lays out exactly how you do it step by step in simple fashion. And by simple, I mean it's really straightforward and direct, which will help you through the points when it doesn't feel easy, when it feels difficult, when you have to face your fear. And it's not an easy process. I'm just looking up on Facebook a few moments ago, and Google. I'm looking up on Google, and I'm looking at different strategies with SEO and targeting. I see how to blog, and some of these posts that rank high. Come on, guys. How to start and make money easily. Google, bloggers, let's stop it. This is not it does not happen easily from starting to making money. You're lying, you're withholding the truth because of your fears, and you're going to gain bloggers. You're going to say, I thought it was easy. I don't do that at bloggingfromparadise.com. I say that it gets easier if you make the uncomfortable choices when it's difficult. And I think that's why my leaders and my leaders, they are future leaders and some of them are leaders, my readers and my tribe, my community, they appreciate me for that. That it's not the hardest thing in the world. It's not the most difficult thing in the world. If you stick to the basics, it'll be you'll keep it really simple. But yeah, it gets really difficult and scary and uncomfortable. And I think my course resonates with people. So you start to realize how to get featured on world famous blogs. If you face your fears and you follow these simple steps patiently and persistently for a long time, anybody could do it. But you have to keep facing your fears. So when I'm seeing that, you will never see me create a course or anything how to do it. And if I have, it's my fault, my greed, if I've slipped through in the past, but predominantly almost across the board, especially with this course, how to get featured on world famous blogs, I'll never see easily because it's a lie. It's simple, but it's not easy because fear comes up and it gets really uncomfortable sometimes when you're doing this work. But when you keep coming back to the course, I keep bringing your mind back to simple, simple. Stick to the basics for a long time. Then when you're really prolific, I teach you through the course and you're doing the offsite and on-site stuff, and most importantly, into the proper frame of mind, you will get the backlinks over the long haul. So as a call to action, guys, I usually don't put them out there. You could check out the course, go to bloggingfromparadise.com, click on the store tab, and you'll see how to get featured to the right, or if you're on your phone maybe now, but on world famous blogs. And you could check it out. If it resonates with you, grab it, invest in it. And it's really, really helpful, simple guide to follow. And it's good when you have a guide, guys, because when it gets really tough or difficult or uncomfortable in those moments, you go right back to the guide. Ryan did it. These are the steps. Let's get back to simple for the long haul. I love you guys. Until next time, you know what to do. Enjoy paradise, all. I do want to stop streaming YouTube.